Gigapixel Artzoom really is two different things. First, it's a beautiful panorama of our wonderful city of Seattle, and it's made up of billions of pixels created by putting together thousands of images that we captured from the rooftop of a building downtown. Now, the Gigapixel Artzoom itself has another important ingredient, and that is that hundreds of people, many artists and performers, came out to be part of this image. If you look around the Artzoom, you'll find dozens of artists, acrobats, different people, and interesting things going on that you might not see at first glance.
The idea that you're capturing artists within the specific context of the streets of Seattle. It's not just one big group shot where they're all there together doing the same thing. They're doing their individual performances, their individual art, dressed in an appropriate costume, performing in private spaces, in public spaces, on street corners, in buildings, sometimes with onlookers, sometimes not. And the uniqueness of that really brought the picture of Seattle's culture to life.
This image is 2,200 pictures put together, put on a 400 millimeter lens. We put it on a device called a Gigapan, and what a Gigapan does is it moves the camera for you. So we actually don't have to sequence the camera through all 2,200 steps here. The Gigapan sort of walks over this scene. So over the years, we perfected the art of putting together these massive images, and we actually release a piece of software called Microsoft Ice. If you have the patience to go up to some vantage point and shoot Seattle or any city in that much detail, taking lots and lots of pictures, and Microsoft Ice can take all those images together and create these massive images that you can zoom way, way in on. As we generated more and more of these gigapixel images over the years, we noticed the most fun things to zoom in on were those people that happened to be doing interesting things, or little vignettes of city life that had happened to be going on. And we just wanted to amplify that, right? So we had this idea of, well, why don't we collaborate with the Seattle arts community and just totally, inject the city full of artists and coordinate with them while we were shooting.
How soon do you want us to be ready for the shoot? Is this location okay? Got it.
As you navigate around in this site, you'll notice as you zoom into certain artists, we popped up this little toast here that has more information about the artist. So you can explore a lot more detail about who the artists were and what they were doing.
We've been able to get it working on basically every platform we've tried. It's been a great experience to be able to access a multi-gigapixel panorama right on a mobile device. You've got this actor here pulling off a sight gag, Tim Marsden among his banana peels.
In the end, as we captured performers and artists across the city, I think that we only scratched the surface as to what goes on here. But I think that we were successful in grabbing the vitality and the energy behind the arts in Seattle and the diversity of it. From plein air painters to serious theater to burlesque, to art cars, to belly dancers, to conceptual art. It's all across the city, and it happens all the time. And we grabbed some of that, and that's what's here in this piece.